I'm surrounded by so much blue light right now. I usually get headaches from it, so I'm gonna have to make this quick. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. It's Jax again, and as you can see, I have been bulk filming, and that's okay because I'm gonna do my best to edit these down. I'm trying not to make this one too long because my last one was really long. And you guys gotta let me know if you like longer or shorter video formats better, and I will roll with it. So today I am going to be going over the video for the book called Michael Vey, Prisoner of Cell 25 by Richard Paul Evans. I knew his last name was Evans. Richard Paul Evans. My history with this book series is when I was younger, I went to something called a nickel auction. It's where you bid by the nickel for things, and I got the second book of this series, and I absolutely loved it at the time, and that's because, to me, an easy read meant high quality. Yeah, I'm older now, and I have taste that is different from back then, but I thought it was the coolest person ever. Pretty much, it's The Prisoner of Cell 25. It's about 300 pages long. It was about 100 pages too long, in my opinion, for the contents. So Michael Vey is a teenage boy, and he is special. He's not like other boys. He's not like other boys because he has magic powers. Except they're not magic. They are lightning powers, and he goes to school, and there's so many issues with this book. Like, don't get me wrong, it's an easy read. It's an easy read, and I enjoy that it's an easy read. I appreciate that. I love it when authors have books that are a little easier to read. What I don't appreciate is that you can clearly tell that this book was written by a guy who doesn't quite know, at the time at least, how kids talk or how schools work. Okay, so pretty much there's an incident in the book that I don't really enjoy, because the mom just brushes it off. Like, no mom would brush this off. No mom would brush this off. These kids corner Michael Vey in the back of the school building, and they're bullying him pretty bad. And like, he's gotten shoved in lockers by these kids all year. The principal blames him for it. The principal's like, "You're a troublemaker," and it's like, he literally was locked in a locker. Principals don't do that. It's not. Where did he get this conclusion from? But they try to pants him. And so of course he shocks them. And there's this other character, her name's Taylor, and she's the love interest. And we know she's the love interest because she's a cheerleader who also has electric powers, except she can read minds and reset people's brains, and she has an interest in Michael. Literally the only girl who interacts with him the whole book, aside from his mom and Austin's mom, but Austin's mom is like 2 words. His best friend's name is Austin. Austin is a bit on the chunkier side, and the whole thing about him is he's the butt of all those jokes. He's also the butt of all the jokes about being poor and not being able to spell things because his parents misspelled his name as O-S-T-I-N instead of A-U-S-T-I-N because they were drunk or whatever. And so I feel bad for Austin because he's always getting made fun of in the books, and he's super duper smart. Pretty much the premise of the book is there was this company, they're called the Elgin. They were experimenting, trying to find ways to like locate cancer in the body or something. I don't know, I don't remember what it was exactly, but they ended up killing a ton of infants in hospitals from the experiment, and only like 17 of them survived. And those ones got electricity powers. There's a character named Zeus, there's Taylor, there's a goth chick who like can torment people with her powers. It's kind of weird. And like, the Elgin all come to collect the kids, and they like kidnap them, and they try to like, they get Taylor first, And first she's tortured by the goth girl or whatever, which kind of makes me frustrated because apparently if you're goth, you're a bad guy in this series. And they try to like buy her over, and then they try to get her to like reset a guy who's on a motocross bike for like a competition. And she has a twin sister, and what made me mad about the twin sister is that like she's like, we're the exact same size and we look identical, but they were definitely in different kinds of tax brackets. They grew up in different tax brackets, so there would definitely be a bit of a difference. Like, even if they're identical, they're not going to be the exact same weight, they're not going to be the exact same size, they're not going to be the exact same appearance, because like, for example, like one of them could have gotten hurt and stuff at one point. Like, there's going to be some differences. Their hair's not going to be the exact same length because they're different people, and so that was frustrating to me because like, yes, they're identical twins, but they were in very different environments growing up, and so there's definitely going to be some sort of difference that you would notice. There's no way they look exactly the same. Like, there's going to be a little thing here and there that's different. Like, even their voices will be different because they're not raised by each other, you know? Like, it's, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, I've known enough identical twins to know that, like, even living together, there are some differences, and they're not going to be the exact same weight. Like, come on. And then, like, the mom didn't even get mad about the pantsing situation. The mom got kidnapped for some odd reason. They kidnapped the mom, but they didn't take Michael. They said it was because Austin was there and they didn't want any witnesses. But, like, clearly they've already proven that they have no problem getting rid of witnesses. Oh, something I forgot to mention. Michael got jealous because Taylor was talking to some popular guy, so he electrocuted the entire bleachers that everyone was on, and she thought it was cute that he was jealous. And all I could think of was like going back to watching all those videos of people reading Onion Man's books, and I was like, yeah, no, that seems, I don't like that. So that was great. They enlist the help of the bullies who were trying to pants him in order to go to San Bernardino, California, to go to the school where the Elgin are, and get Taylor back and stuff. And then they get caught, of course, because they did not have a full-hearted plan. And so then Michael meets all these different like people who also don't follow through with the rules or whatever, and are in prison, and then he gets tortured for like a month or something, and they just decide to go straight back to their normal life after they're done. They're like, yeah, we can go back. Like, why do you think you can go back when Jeff Bezos of this universe is hunting you down? Like, well, why do you think you can go back? You just were tortured for over a month, dude. Your friend here is a key witness to criminal activity. Your other friend over here was kidnapped, and they tried to bribe her with literal diamonds and good food, and tried to get her to off a dude. Why do you think they're gonna let you go home? And you had to rescue the human guinea pigs, which was a thing, by the way. But like, they have this whole takeover, and they literally just sit there and they take over, and they defeat people with grenades and stuff because they're awesome or whatever, because they have powers, and like, cool. But where did they hire their security guards from if they're falling for kid tricks? Just wondering. Just wondering, you know, like, maybe we could have thought this through a little more. I don't know. But pretty much, it's really rough. It's really rough. So I just figure maybe the next book will be better. But I'm not a fan so far. Some things he did do really good was he made sure his spelling were good. He had good little lightning bolt visuals. And he did try his best not to have any plot holes, which I didn't notice any. that I can think of right now. So he did really good on that. And this is no hate to the author, this is just me comparing my taste when I was younger to now. And I'm sure it improves. It's 8 books in the series, so there's got to be some form of improvement throughout the books. But and usually the first book, in my opinion, is always the roughest book for a series. So I'll have to read the other ones and see how it is. But I rated this one like a 2.5 out of 5 stars, just because they did get some good things, but there was also a lot that was irritating me. So would I recommend it? For a younger audience, I would definitely recommend it, but not for people who want more from it, if that makes sense. Yeah, anyways, I hope you got something out of that. Maybe a new book to read, maybe a new book to not read, I don't know. I'm just doing this for fun, you know? But you guys have a good day, okay? Don't forget to drink some water, eat some food, just take care of yourselves, remember to be yourself and no one else, okay? Also, thank you for watching all the way to the end. I got really tired describing that. It might be the blue lights, actually. I don't like blue lights, they make me have headaches, so. Alright, bye guys. See you later, Danger Doodles.